This is the iPhone 7 water damage. So plug in the phone to the power. Yeah, it's go up to 160 and 0. It's like it's not detecting the battery. So let's plug the external power supply. So on the external power supply we have, so on the external power supply the phone is taking about 10 milliamp. So I'm going to push the power button. So it's go up to 200 milliamp, stuck at the 100. So it's trying to boot and keep looping. So someone worked on this phone before. You can see how this shield is removed, and you can see the sign of the water damage here. And let's go on the microscope. So corrosion around this capacitor here. Under this chip, this coil. Right here, there is some corrosion. This capacitor, you can see. Somewhere here. Around the sound IC. This amplifier chip. Here around the audio IC. You can see still some corrosion over there. Well, let's give it a little cleaning. Still have to take this shield here, maybe this one here, so we don't know how it's under them, how it looks. So as you see, there is a lot of corrosion around this area here, somewhere here, here, and here. This one here, everywhere on the board, and maybe here as well too. So the best option for, and that corrosion must be under the chip, is make some conductive bridges. So the first option is to take all the chips and clean them, rebuild them, put them back. This way it works when you have the water damage in a specific area, like 2-3 chips is okay, but here we have too many chips. That's the corrosion around them. So the way that I do it, I put the flux all over the board and around the chips that they have a visible corrosion around them, and they reflow the board. So the flux is gonna be mixed with the corrosion and make the corrosion non-conductive. It's gonna remove the surge. reflow it for about like 5 minutes, then come back. Now you can see here the flux is all over. And when the flux is hot, it's easy to go under the chips and clean them. Because the alcohol, it will clean the outside of the chip, like the components around them, but it will not clean under the chip. Yeah, the flux, it will go under the chip and remove any bridge, and it will mix it with the corrosion under the chip, and it will be non-conductive. And that's good enough for us to get the data from the phone. You can see I reflow all these areas here, and let's try it. Set up the power supply at the 4 volt. Just plug a screen. You can see the board is taking between 0 and 10 milliamp. So I press the power button. You can see jumping to up to 200 milliamp and go to 0. Let's try again.
There's a hat. Looks like trick or treat.
Yeah, we have the Apple logo.
Okay, what?
Yes. So we wait to see if we can go to the home screen. Yeah, this phone is being in other repair shop. I did see it is go up to 1 amp. That's good. And we have the screen. The touch screen doesn't work. Could be there is the flux on the connector, make a bad connection. So let's clean that flux. Or could be the component here, cause the heat, this component moved. Yeah, I think it was better if I remove the cover over this over this component, because when this component get hot, is move it. Yeah, when it gets very hot, it will move it and lost the connection to the board. But hopefully it's not. Let me try. This is my screen, not the customer screen. Try again. We still have the Apple logo. Yeah, I might try another screen.
I'll be right there to pick you up.
No, the screen still doesn't work. Maybe the customer screen will work. Let's test it. With this screen is taking 20 milliamp. Oh, we have the Apple logo. Yeah, the touch screen works.
Keep the things on, keep the fireplace on.
It works. And we can get the data. I'm gonna use my screen gonna try this one and we'll see if it works.
Check on the room.
When I was testing the phone at the first time, I moved the home button from this screen, the original screen, to here. That's good. That's great. We can get the data for the customer. And we're going to connect it to the computer and see if the communication between the phone and the computer is good. And I will use the 3U tools to do the full backup, and I do the picture saving. Yeah, it works. Yeah. Start saving the customer data. That's what is the more important, because sometimes the phone it work for a couple hours and it will die completely, and so we save the data before we do anything else. Yep, the backup is going, it's almost done. All the data is backed up. So I already saved the pictures, then I did a full data backup with the 3U tools. And this is the phone. You can see it. It's powering on. Touch screen works. Alright. Yeah, this is all for this video, and see you again.